It's time for the line to start wrapping around the building. It's time for the cars to pull over and see what we're doing. It's time for everybody in the lobby of the hotel to wonder what in the world going on in that room. It's time for us to outgrow the small conference room and have the game changer room every Saturday. If you do not believe me, talk to me at the end of the year. I'm going up. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, talk to me in 8 months. And that energy is going to duplicate in every city that you guys are in. Wherever you are, I want you to scream, come off mute, and give me the name of the city that you're in right now.
Tallahassee,
Florida. The energy that we're going to create, Atlanta being the hub, is going to duplicate and generate in every city. Y'all are going to have hotel meetings so big that the conference room you're in going to outgrow it if you do what I'm about to tell you. This profit party, if done properly, cannot be outproduced. This profit party, if done properly, cannot be outproduced. It's not going to feel like it. I'm telling you now. The method that looks the slowest is the fastest. And the method that looks the fastest is actually the slowest. See, a lot of y'all think that these Zooms is how you build a business. It's not. It's how you build a business during the pandemic. Zooms are not how you build a home-based business. They're great. They have their place, right? We're meeting right now because of Zoom. But the home-based business and duplication is built in the living room. Now, I'm going to show you some slides before the pandemic of when I launched my business and how it went off and all of that. Okay, this is my house up here on the left that I'm in right now. These are cars actually going down, people walking up, going all the way down. Now, you get down to the stop sign here off the screen, and this car is on the opposite side by the stop sign. They'll go up this hill, and the other cars go around the other side. You want a profit party launch to let the world know that you are in business. Okay? Write that down. Profit parties launch my business and let the world know. Profit parties launch my business and let the world know. I'm telling you, the game is about to change. The game is about to change. Y'all gonna have so many people signing up per night. You're not gonna believe how fast you climb up to the stars through these star levels. You're not gonna believe it. Because a lot of y'all really think Zooms is how you do this business. Zooms take too long. People scared of technology. People don't know how to DJ. People don't know how to mute. People don't know how to unmute. It's great, and we did it. But I'm so glad when I passed out these profit party sheets, and your guests in the room filling them out. It's gonna be hard to look at us and be like, I don't need this. Watch. Profit parties launch your business. What you need at a profit party: one, keep it simple. All you need to do is go click on documents and download our new profit party worksheet. So that's the aerial of my house. That was back in the day where you look at you got the stairs and you're looking down. Those are all the people that were there watching me break this down. When you go to our website and you click on documents, profit party worksheet, you already have the answers. They have the blanks. You see it? So you're educating them on the 4, 3, 2, 1 breakdown. You're going to talk real quick about taxes, debt, big business, and inflation. You're going to go into each one. You lose a third, you lose a third, you lose a third. Gas prices go up. They're filling in the blanks as you talk. I have not seen anything outpace this strategy. Nothing. You get a database of 1,000 people. I want y'all to hear me. I'll give you a database of 1,000 people on the Zoom, and you give me 10 profit parties each week, and I will smoke you. I'm telling you. You can have a database of 1,000 people on these Zooms, and you give me 10 people each week in a profit party. Long term, I'll hit the top way faster because of the intimacy and the volume that my connections are gonna bring in the living room versus your strangers online distracted on Zoom and ain't no relationships. And can y'all believe we got this far without some of y'all I just met for the first time in person this past week? Can you imagine when I fly in, I'm in your living room and you got 18 people in the basement? It's over. Not just me, all the leaders. We driving to Tallahassee, we hitting Jacksonville, flying to LA, hitting St. Louis, hit New York, hitting DC, and you got a room full of folks with the Profit Party worksheet, I ain't leaving till we sign them up. I told everybody this on stage. I have gone to cities with one outfit and left with a suitcase because they kept me so busy. Hey, Brian, tomorrow at my house, I can get you 12 people at my house. Tomorrow at my house, I got another 5. Then from those 5, she want to have one at her house, another 3. Then he want to have 2 because his uncle live up the street. And I leave with a suitcase because I came prepared for one with my headphones and I thought I was leaving in the morning. And I went shopping because I stayed for the week. Y'all ain't seen the momentum yet. Y'all ain't seen the momentum yet. I'm telling you, your life don't take 5 years to change your life. It takes a consistent 90 days. Put that in your notes. I will be consistent for 90 days straight. So this is all you need. You need the sign-in sheets that we'll have on the document. You're gonna have 2 sign-in sheets, one for QFDs and one for guests. That way now you can see who's with who. That way nobody can steal your people and all that stuff. So you're like, oh, so-and-so, you was invited by my friend out of Florida. Or you was invited by my friend out of DC. See, they grow, all the cities grow. So the sign-in sheets are important because people can plug into different things all over the country. Sprite and bottled water, I'll show you why. Light refreshments, light upbeat music, a speakerphone, and physical intake forms. Not applications, intake forms. We want to pass out the intake form. It kind of mocks an application, but it's an intake form to see who starts writing. When they start filling out the form, that means they're in. You see? So now you just take the intake forms and y'all sit down and type them in. Oh, here's why. 1, profit parties produce the comma club. Profit parties allow your upline to expose EDM to your warm market. Your daily guarantee grows in the living room. Let me say this again. Your daily guarantee grows in the living room. This is where you're gonna get your customers. This is where you're gonna get your QFDs. See that 3 on our tracker we just did, that 3, it's gonna come from these houses. It's not gonna come from you out trying to solicit customers. It's gonna come from people saying, man, I like this. Give me the $99 one. Oh, cool. Let's go. You like got one of my 3. It's gonna come, QFDs are gonna come from the living room. 2, profit parties increase your show up ratio. See, if I get you to my house on a Thursday night or a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night, and then I promote that we're gonna be at such and such hotel Saturday, you coming with people because you already saw it. The profit party is the pre-qualifier to the big meeting. That's how this works. So now at the Saturday meetings coming up, the profit parties were the pre-lunch and people coming with guests to the hotel. They're like, man, y'all got to see this again. I got my credit card in hand. I just want to see it one more time. You got to have this in order to spring them into that. Prospects generally need to see a presentation 2 times. They would generally sign up at the big event. Most people, a lot of people sign up at the in-home event, but people generally need to see it twice, right? Reason number 3, your testimonies and success stories are built in the living room. Your testimonies and success stories are built in the living room. So now I just put these up because they hit it today or whatever. Miss Christie and Miss Schufert, for example, are now success stories that everybody should be talking about. Reason number 4, profit parties bill for the big events. I said that, but here's the slide for it. See, our rooms used to be packed out, right? When I did this meeting right here, I'll never forget. I had like 6 profit parties in this city right here before I actually went. This was in, I think I was in Pensacola in this meeting. I had 6 profit parties. All these people ended up coming. 6. And look, this is what y'all miss. I was in Mobile, Alabama, which is close to Pensacola. I went back and forth and did all these meetings. Then I had the hotel meeting. Y'all, the best thing about the meetings now, when you have your big one, everybody already pre-qualified. They pretty much coming to get the energy and see what it's like for the city to come together. They coming to be nosy, like who else in the city know about this? You got a room full of happy, positive people because we were weeding them out at home. So really ain't no negative Nancy's coming to y'all Saturday meeting because if they start at the house first, they're not coming in and talking about, well, what's this? Is it a pyramid scheme? Lady, you knew all that at the house, so don't come in here trying to show out. Take your ass home. You had time to show out when it was just 6 of us. Then don't try to show out when it's 60 of us. See, it's a totally different vibe when you weed all that BS out at home. We used to call the profit parties the trenches. Write that down. Profit parties are the trenches. I'm gonna tell you why the leadership of EDM slowed down as far as presenters. It wasn't nobody's fault. It takes a certain skill set to do presentations with slides. But with profit parties, y'all watch how many, we're gonna have like 250 people that can do the presentation with their eyes shut. Because you get good at home. Y'all haven't seen no duplication. You ain't seen no duplication. I'm telling you. So now you're gonna have like 18 people we can call on. Like, hey, can you do the Wednesday night meeting? Can you do the Monday night meeting or whatever? Because they've been grooming in the trenches. It builds crazy events and crazy leadership. All these people came out to see me in Pensacola from about 6 meetings between Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, and some other city that was close by. Then they all come together. People drive in, you'd be surprised. Okay, rule number 1, leave your house as it is. Leave your house as it is. We call it a grab a chair environment. Do not set up chairs and do not rent space. Never tell a person what without why. Here's why. If you leave your house like it is, then as people come, it looks like more people came than you expected. So you're like, oh shoot, let me get some chairs out the kitchen. Oh shoot, I need a fold-out chair from the basement. People are like, man, this is exciting. Brian, you got to get some more furniture in here. You're like, my fault. I didn't know all y'all was coming. You see? If you leave your house like it is and don't nobody come, which is going to happen, listen to me, it's going to happen, and nobody come, your house is like it was anyway. So you're like, okay, let me use this time to make some calls. Didn't nobody show up today? It's going to happen. If you leave your house like it is and 2 people come, your house is like this anyway. You didn't do nothing extra. But all y'all that go out and do extra, you're gonna make it too hard on yourself. You're gonna be like, man, this is tough. No, it's just people coming to your house that are used to coming to your house. It's just people coming to your house that are used to coming to your house. Brian, you let all them strangers up in your house? Yeah, but that's just me. That's how I roll. I work a home-based business. I know that this person knows somebody who knows somebody. So you ain't in here just wilding out from the streets. You know somebody that came with somebody. I got the sign-in sheet. Oh, okay, you with my friend so-and-so, you with my friend so-and-so. That's just me. Some of y'all that are real particular, don't nobody come to your house. That's cool. It's just for people that normally come to your house. Because the profit party not gonna stay at your house anyway. It's gonna move to the house of the newest person. I don't think I put that in my notes, but write this down. All profit parties rotate. All profit parties move and rotate. It's not, your house is not the designated profit party spot. Watch what I'm telling you. Some of y'all gonna do that and you're gonna kill your business. Well, Brian, I got the biggest basement, so everybody just comfortable here. I ain't asked you that. I don't want everybody comfortable, and I don't want everybody at your house. You're supposed to launch yours, maybe 2 of them. And then you're supposed to get the schedule of the people who signed up, because their friends are coming to their house. Their friends not coming across town to your house. You understand what I'm saying? The profit parties are designed to go to the home of the new person. Now, are there some exceptions? Yeah, there's some exceptions. In New York, for example, some people are more central than others. So it's easier to meet at such and such house because the trains go through here faster and they can catch the express. There are some exceptions. I'm just giving you the philosophy. Bean Acres is an exception because I'm going to paint the vision. They're going to go out by the lake. Y'all know they're going to fish and do all kind of stuff. So I can make it an activity because it's kind of an exceptional property that EDM built. It was for the team. So that's a little different. What I'm saying, though, is for the average person just starting, set 2 up at your house and then it moves to the next house. Leave your house like it is. Now, this young lady, I sponsored in Buffalo, New York. Brian, you don't understand. When I have barbecues, when I have anniversary parties, during the Super Bowl, my house ain't gonna hold it. Y'all know me, I don't argue with people. I said, go ahead. Her name was Miss Taylor. I never forget this. I said, go ahead, you can do what you want to do, because I don't argue with people. I'll be there. That was her room. And that ain't setting up. That's the end. Kim, 3 people on the first row and 2 of them her aunties on the left. I'm telling you. So now, see, Kim, had she had this at her house, this would have been dope. Because they'd all been on the sofa, and 2 of them would have been sitting in the kitchen, and 2 of them would have been sitting in the living room, and we could have pulled the chairs out, and it would have looked full. But no, I couldn't tell her nothing. Brian, when I have parties, you ain't understanding. It's a business. It's a profit party, but it's about business. You're not gonna get the same responses when you serving food. I couldn't tell her nothing. But see, I let you bump your head. Because thank God I didn't go up there just for her. I had 3 teams in Buffalo, New York. And right between Rochester and Buffalo, New York at the time, I had 3 teams. So I kind of just stopped by her spot because I knew she wasn't going to do it. I knew she was hard-headed. So I wanted to show her, as I took pictures from the back, what was going to happen. Have light refreshments, light, Sprite, bottled water. When they spill it, it won't stain. Chips, very inexpensive. No cooking. Y'all see the table? Light refreshments, cookies, chips, Sprite, clear beverages only. Not her. Ooh, not her. Brian, you understand. They all coming. We got sandwiches. Some people eat pork, some don't. Some people vegan, some not. We got deviled eggs, and you don't want to taste my grandma's famous food cakes. Okay, I got you. Serve it, girl. Serve it. She got the lettuce with the tomato in the middle. She had this long spread. I ate every sandwich. Y'all see this part right here? Y'all see this row? That was all me. Because didn't nobody come. Look. So she got all this food, Dana. Didn't nobody come. I sat in the back. Boy, that was back when I ate ham too. I ate all of it. These sandwiches were so good, Dana. This whole row was me. And the rest of it, we threw in the trash. Why? Because I told her, Ciandra, don't order nothing. People not coming like you think. Have it at your house. Me and my mama popular, Brian. Our database, we send out one blast, and all the sorors gonna be there. Okay. I hear you. You ain't never done this before, though. I've done this 25 years, and I'm telling you, you haven't learned yet how to pack it out. She got to set up like the Saturday meeting. All right? Don't serve beverages with color. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna spill it. Not if they spill it, when they spill it. They're going to spill it. Water and Sprite, you're not going to be upset. Anything else, your first check going toward carpet cleaner. All right? Color beverages leave stains. Never serve wine or alcohol. I'll never forget, man. Shanna tell you, I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I had a huge team in Kentucky at one point. See, y'all don't understand. The private parties will take you all over the world, all in backwoods, and I was on an 80-acre farm, 80 acres. Now, to give y'all a comparison, Bean Acres is 20 for y'all that have been there. You see how big that is. People can't even walk all the way to the back without a golf cart and a four-wheeler. This lady had 80 acres on her farm. Real farm, animals, cows, everything. I did the private party under the under the barn. Under the barn. I'm serious. Y'all don't understand why we call it the trenches. Sis, I did the private party under the barn, but they had been drinking before I got there. Man, when I pulled up, hey, there he is, young fella, Brian Bean. Boy, I was like, oh, Bob, y'all been drinking? Oh, man, we drink it was the worst. And look, and he had packed, the barn was packed, but they were drunk, Lynn. I did that thing in 5 minutes. I was like, Bob, when y'all sober up, man, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Thank God I got another one I gotta do. See, I double up because I know people are uncoachable. I never fly out of town for you. I fly out of town for a few. That way, when you get uncoachable, I got 3 more legs in the city. So thank God I learned how to, I'm gonna teach you all this stuff in leadership. You learn how to pad your schedule where you ain't disappointed when you start spending money going out of town. The profits have to come back from the flight and the gas and whatever else. It's gonna make you 10 times the money anyway. Right? I'm not asking y'all to travel. I'm giving you high level how I built my companies. Right? So don't drink, don't serve alcohol. They were so tipsy and toasty, they ain't listening to nothing I said. Please do not allow silence. Never allow silence. Always keep the music going until you start talking. When people coming in, signing in, upbeat music. When people leaving after you say 2 kinds of people, they filling out applications, kick in that Bluetooth. Never allow silence. It's uncomfortable. You need to be playing some kind of video on the TV or something. The highlight reel from the last event we did, something. Testimonies, something need to be making some noise. Okay, I'm telling you. It helps too if you got like the everybody has this now. You streaming on your TV and you go to our YouTube channel and you plan like the Atlanta convention recap video or something. You'd be surprised. People start listening before you get up there. You getting them closed out before you say a word. I used to close people out before we say a word. Now y'all know me. I'm about to go dig up some of the testimonies y'all done and set them to music, and you can play these reels and stuff while your guests are coming in. It's gonna be cool. Never allow negative conversations. People love to come in complaining. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's traffic. And you know what's funny, Jeff? It's usually you. Not Jeff, but it's usually the rep. Y'all be surprised how many of y'all QFDs gonna ruin the whole experience because they so negative. Brian ain't been able to sign nobody up yet, man. Glad you here. Will you shut up? About 18 people in here, and I don't care if it's 3 people. Brian, man, I just got a question. My check now. Will you shut up? Y'all about to see a different side of me. I'm just being honest. In these living rooms, I turn into like a machine because I'm in and out, and we signing folks up. I don't need you to say nothing negative about the weather, the traffic, the business. Do not let your guests or QFDs have negative conversation. I will pull you in the kitchen. Hey, man, do me a favor. You got to shut that down, bro. We got people walking in. Man, I flew all the way in from Atlanta. I can't have you run around talking about what's not going to happen. And shut up. No, I'm just joking. But you got to pull people's coattail. All right? No negative conversations allowed, period. That's why you playing the music. Do not, this is my pet peeve, and I'm going to get out of here. Do not, I repeat, do not let your QFDs talk about no-shows. That's their favorite topic. That's their favorite topic. Write this down. No-shows are a part of my business. No-shows are a part of my business. It's just, it happens. That's like you being a realtor and you get upset because a client don't qualify for the loan. Y'all, everybody ain't gonna qualify, okay? It's just part of the, it's like you being a mortgage broker and a person got a 410 credit score and you wonder why they can't get approved. That's part of the business. Everybody can't get approved. Part of our business is no-shows. People not gonna show. Now, if you do the right things before and invite them right, they will, but it's gonna happen. Why? Because you always got that rep that don't want to invite them properly. You always got that rep that want to invite them themselves. You always got that rep that don't do the text threads. You always got that rep that feel like they can do it in a non-systematic approach. You always got that rep that want to have it at the clubhouse. You always got that rep that want to serve people food. This is going to happen. I'm just giving you the blueprint on how I made millions of dollars from home. Now, if you want to do yours, hey, serve food, have it at the clubhouse. Don't have no music going. Let people talk about what they want to talk about. And you can do it your way. I'm telling you how I made millions. I made millions because it's a certain psychology to an in-home meeting that makes people feel amazing. And when they feel amazing, they sign up. They sign up. Y'all gonna have some of the most uncoachable people in y'all's groups. I'm telling you, man, I've had some of the most uncoachable people, and I still stand before you 7 figures every time. I'm telling you, every time. All right, so don't let people talk about no-shows. Focus on who's there, not who's not there. And this is a no-show comment, just so you know, right? Here's how they say it. Yeah, Mr. Bean, man. Man, thanks for coming, man. I invited 7, but here go 3 of them. Don't you know 3 to 4 people is all I need? Are you kidding me? This is great, bro. Calm down. Calm down. No-shows are part of the business. Everybody you invite not coming. Never, ever, ever close your own people. Never, ever, ever close your own people. The most challenging part about any home-based business is getting people to show up. Don't get them to show up and then you drop the ball because you're trying to close them. So let somebody else close them. Always take your person to another associate. Always take one step back and listen. Talked about that a little bit at the national conference. But I'm going to start teaching y'all these things now that we're back in the living rooms. You'll see them in action. All right, never close your own guests. Let's go. Last one. Please relax and don't panic. Stop looking through the blinds. Stop looking at your watch. You're giving bad energy. If you got 7 people in your living room and y'all supposed to start at 1:30 and it's 1:35, but Bob just called you and told you he in traffic. And now you running around. I want y'all to hear this. This is going to happen to y'all. You got 7 people in the living room. But Bob is the one you've been waiting on. Now you run, hey y'all, Bob caught up on, can y'all, no, these people on time, they got kids too. Let's pass the sheet out and let's go. Bob will come in on the back end and you do Bob after these people that came on time. Y'all be surprised how many people look out the blinds. I've never seen a person show up at my house and not ring the doorbell. Never seen it. Never seen a person come to my house and not knock and just hope I'm outside. Everybody's going to ring the doorbell, calm down, relax, and don't let your anxiety kill your guests. Because when you run around looking nervous, man, people are like, you acting too new. My private parties, calm, cool environment, pump that music up. Y'all have some Sprite, sit down, let's talk about this money. You have to have a posture, and the private party is going to give you the posture that you run the show. You run the show. And you're gonna run into some clowns too. Y'all wonder how I got all this experience, how I can handle anybody. The clowns in the living room. I'll tell y'all some stories. I ain't gonna do it now. I'm out of time. I can tell y'all some stories about some clowns in the living room. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't play games with nobody. At my own house, I don't care who guess it is. They get bounced, negative energy get bounced up out my crib so fast. You ain't about to ruin the experience of these 8 people because you want to come in and you had a bad day and you want to take it out on me. Wrong dude. That come from these in-home meetings. Yeah, I wasn't born like this. My posture come from thousands of people, being in front of thousands of people in small environments. It's the best thing in the world. You don't believe it, but you'll see.